Life, one of the unique wonders of the universe. So rare that as far as we know, our planet is the only place in the universe where life exists. In this video, we will be discussing how and where life could exist outside our solar system. We will go into depth of the fundamentals needed for life, so prepare yourself for a journey into the unknown. What exactly is life, you might ask? Well, there are many definitions for life. It can be defined many ways, but there are few certain characteristics that truly define life. One of them, my most favorite, being that life must be active or can become active at some point in the future due to thawing. Another, which is life must have cells. For instance, plants. Plants are life because they contain cells. Well, you might ask, what about bacteria? Is bacteria life? Well, of course bacteria is life. Bacteria are cells. Currently, scientists at NASA and other places throughout the world are looking for life in mainly two places that are cells. These places would be A, Mars, and B, the moon. The more likely of these two places is Mars, because Mars is just beyond the habitable zone. We'll talk about that later. But for now, I gotta continue my no-handed bike ride. So, next, we'll be talking about what does life require to exist. There are quite a few basic necessities that life needs to exist. For one, life cannot exist without these few items. The first item on our list is water. So far, all life that we know of cannot exist without the use of water. There may be other creatures out there in the universe that do not exist, that exist without water, but we have not found these organisms, and they probably do not exist. Some other things that may include are that the bacteria or life forms need to have a good environment. The only bacteria that can survive in extremely hot places and cold places are called extremophiles. These bacteria can withstand acid, extreme cold, extreme heat, and extreme base is in the water, or whatever they are living in. But so far, these organisms, once again, have only been found on Earth. Another thing that is necessary for life is that the planet, or whichever place that these people or organisms survive on, must be within the habitable zone of their solar system. Our habitable zone, as you can see by the diagram, is right where we are. Mars is just beyond our habitable zone for our planet, for our solar system. Like I mentioned before, Mars could contain life due to the fact that it is so close to the habitable zone, and that recently water ice has appeared on the surface of Mars and could say that there is possible life underneath the surface of Mars or somewhere on the planet. Now, there are a few other things that life needs. These things may include being protected from radiation. There is the moon Titan that orbits around Jupiter. Is a possible planet for life, but due to the fact that Jupiter is sending off so much radiation at Titan, life is going to be hard to exist there. For all we know, it could exist, but it is unlikely. Life outside the solar system would need to contain these things and a few others which I have not mentioned. You may learn about these in a different video or later on in this video. For now, we will move on to our next segment.